Okay, hopefully I have this in a pretty good view. I know I've got a bit of shadows going on here. So I'm just gonna make a quick gift card holder, quick because I already cut out all the pieces. Now, first thing I'm gonna do is not feed my kitty who's meowing. First thing I'm gonna do is stamp on a couple of pieces, and I flip them over just because I like them that way better. And on the front, I use this double oval punch so I could get a background and something to stamp on, and then I can layer those up to get some easy color addition. So I'm going to stamp using this stamp set. And I'm going to use Whatever Brings You Happiness on the front, and then on the inside I'm going to do May It Be Yours this holiday season. So I'm going to use the Memento Tuxedo Black for my words. Make sure that I get enough ink on there, but I don't want to get the edges of the stamp because I don't want to have a shadow on there. And attempt to get it in the center. Press, press, press. Not too bad. Okay, so that's that. And on the inside piece, I'll tell you the measurements in a moment. I want to do that. Make sure I've got my piece of paper straight. That hopefully will help a little bit with making this straight. Pretty good. I like it. Okay, put that aside. And I want to do a little present on the inside. I'm going to use Poppy Parade because I have some Poppy Parade colors on the card. Make sure I get my present all evenly stamped. And I'm just going to put that there in the corner. Good. That's all I'm going to do for stamping. Okay. Now I want to put everything together, and I'll show you how it holds a gift card and what the sizes of everything are. You can change it up a bit if you find that you need to. I'm just gonna tell you what I did. So that was just some Tombow white glue for putting that together, but I'm just gonna use this Tombow permanent adhesive double-sided tape for most of this, except the parts that I want to pop up and the gift card holder. So I did a basic base at 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4, and then I cut off 1 1/4 inch from the front, so it would be about here, and then I cut that off. And this is kind of like a double card, because for the inside I made another little card. It is 3 by 7.5, and one part goes on the inside and one part goes on the front. And it's scored at 3 3/4 right in the center. So let's decorate those pieces. I've got, for my front, I wanted just tiny little borders. You can go 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch, but I went by 1/8 of an inch instead, just to give little thin strips. And you can also not do extra layers too. You could just do this one, and that would give you your basic 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch measurements. So this is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, because this ends up being 3 inches wide. And you can go with just that, but I wanted to add an extra layer, and I chose that to be in white for this particular card. This green is called Granny Apple Green if you're interested. And this one is 2 7/8 by 5 3/8, just to make it a little bit smaller than that piece, and a little bit bigger than the patterned paper that I'm going to use on the front. So I don't need to wrap any ribbon or do any other decorations to that, so I can stick these two pieces together. And I can put it hopefully centered. And if you wanted to like wrap a piece of ribbon around this or something like that, this would be the part to do it before you attach it to the front of your card, so that you can tuck it on the back. But I'm not going to do that this time. Just got a little tiny edge, remember, so I'm going to make sure I get it over enough. And I think I got it pretty good. And then this inside part's going to partially be covered up, but I wanted to have some color there, and it's also a little bit's going to be showing even though the other card is going to be there. So I just wanted to make it a color. You could do a white or a patterned paper on the inside too, of course. I wanted to add some extra stamping or writing. That on there. Okay, so that's this outer part done for now. Set that aside. Now this is going to be here on the inside of the card, and this, I didn't tell you what size it was before. It is 2 3/4 by 3 1/2 to go down the 1/4 inches for fitting inside this part here. So I'll attach that on there because I'm not doing extra layers on this one. And on this side is where the gift card is going to be, the gift card holder. So again, I didn't do extra layers for this. You could always put a background if you wanted to. And I made it a little bit bigger because I wanted to make it just smaller than the fold, so that it would fit inside the card but also still fit the gift card holder. So I only want to use a tiny bit of sticky around the edge, so I've got lots of space for the gift card holder to slide in. And I have some double-sided tear and tape, which is really skinny. Hopefully skinny enough. Gotta go right up to the edge as much as possible. And on each side except the top. So I ended up with 3 9/16 by 2 1/2 because the height doesn't matter that much. It's just the width that I was worried about for the gift card to be fitting in. So, as tight to the edge as I could, and I'll peel those backings off. I really like this side of the paper too, but for this card, I just wanted to use the presents because I thought that made sense. And there's my fold. Can't see my fold very well, so I'll just fold it back and try to get that in the center. Press that down. And this is my pretend gift card. That can hopefully, it's a little tight. I should have made it a tiny bit bigger, but you can also do that if you need to. I just used an old circle punch as well. This is just a 1-inch circle to give that little sort of pull section there. Now this part is going to attach to the other part of the card. This part is going to be on the front of the card. And I have 2 layers for that, which are 3 5/8 by 2 7/8. And then I've got the presents patterned paper again at 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. Again, I'm not gonna tie anything around it right now, though that would be cute. That would be kind of looking like a present if I did that. Good idea, but I didn't get any ready. Maybe next time. So I'll attach these together. Once it gets a little bit heavier, I kind of tend to add a little extra glue or tape to it so it has less chance of falling apart. And of course, don't be like me. Make sure that you're putting it on the right side. Okay. This way. Yes, I am putting it right side up. How quickly I forget if I'm going in the right direction or not. Okay. And then I want to add that little greeting on the front. I'm just going to use some dimensional foam dots to sort of pop it out a little bit. 2 of those is good. I'm kind of regretting not using some like silver twine or something. That would be really kind of neat right now, I think, going around here. But what could I use for some other embellishments before? Well, I'll stick this down first. So I want it to be right about there. I want it towards the bottom a little bit. I'm going to sort of put it right out to the edge of my red as well. Line that up with the side. That will make it straight. Press it down. And of course you could also do something on this side too if you wanted to. Add some more white for more writing. All kinds of things like that. But that's your basic idea. I'll probably add some sequins or sparkle or something to it just to brighten it up a little bit. And that's your basic card with the gift card holder inside. I hope that's helpful for you. Enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.